Alright guys, welcome back to another Minecraft video. Today we got a special cannon, and this cannon was made by Leinadarcher. He plays on the same server I play on, guntroller.com. Definitely look up that server, it's an awesome server to play. It's probably one of the best faction servers I've ever played on. And I'll put the IP in the description. So this cannon was made by Leinadarcher, a great cannon designer and overall great faction player. And this cannon right here was released by him, and he said it was okay if I made a video for him, so I'm really honored to cover this video and actually release it to all my viewers. And I know all you guys have been wanting like a really all-around badass cannon, and this thing is it. This cannon right here can slab bust, it can hybrid, it can stack a ton of sand, it can it can raid ceilings of bases like at Sky Limit. It's a beast of a cannon. It's an all-around go-to cannon. It can actually cannon north, south, and west. You know how cannons have a hard time shooting east or west is because something to do with TNT or pistons. I can't remember, but it just makes it where the TNT doesn't really line up, and so it really never, it like kind of like splits off and the sand and TNT doesn't connect. So he fixed that problem by basically adding two pistons right here, which is really ingenious. So basically what happens is the TNT from the scatter part, so it lands on this slab, and these two pistons push out and it realigns the TNT. So that's basically, it's a simple concept, but it's extremely useful. So that's what that area is, and that's extremely helpful. Alright, the next thing about this cannon, which is really cool, is it can slab bust. So let's just do that real fast. Let me get some obsidian, and we'll place that there, and then I'll add a slab down here. Alright, now I'm going to show you guys how to use this cannon properly. And then right here is just a pulse limiter. Use those for pistons just to get a quick pulse. It's really helpful when you have pistons, especially on cannons, to get that perfect timing. So that's another thing that people have been using. Alright, okay, what do we need to do? Slab buster. Alright, you need to add a redstone here. And then we got the scatter part, you need that redstone, and then we need to add two blocks right here, and this is a guider. Basically it guides the TNT a little bit lower. It just it's how this cannon is made, I'll just say that. Alright, I think that's everything we need for the slab buster part, so here we go. Bam! So it just blew up that slab like nothing, and I've tested on before I was recording this, and it actually goes all the way down to bedrock. I mean, that's what he says, but I've tested it at like Y0, and this is at Y200, and it still works. So I'm just gonna trust him. If he can design this cannon, I think he knows what he's talking about. So I'll just take his word for it. Alright, so it can slab bust like crazy accurate. It will always land on the block that you're trying to alright, now let's so we know it can slab bust. Let's stack some sand. Alright, let's take away the scatter. We don't need TNT, but we do need this TNT. That's kind of weird how it works. Okay, now we'll have, oh, you put the cobweb all the way down, and then you put a cobweb here, and then you stack 18 to 20 sand, I think. Alright, basically when you shoot the cannon, it'll press this cobweb out and all the sand will fall into this cobweb, and then these two pistons will push that sand over into the cannon. So that's how it works. Bam! And see how the TNT just shot the sand all the way down quickly? That is really cool, because without the TNT it would just be a big ball of like 2 sand, and you would only get 2 sand stacked. So that's why you need the TNT, or it won't stack sand like that. Alright, so now let's hybrid. Got this freaking rain. Alright, I think I'm just gonna fix this real fast. Actually, I've already made it through 2 walls. I'm just gonna go through the 3rd wall. It's like the 4th time I've recorded this. Try to get everything right. Now we got the rain going. I don't mind that though. Alright, for hybriding you need the scatter part, but you don't need this part right here. And you need 2 sand. So just drop 2 sand down, and actually you need to this is really important, you need to break these 2 blocks. So it allows I think like more room for the TNT and sand, so it basically hits the top of the barrel instead of the guider. Like these 2, it would have been lower, so you need to break that so it'll be higher, so it'll be I think smoother, or not exactly how to explain that, not sure how to explain that, sorry. Alright, so here we go, we are ready. Bam! So as you can see, it definitely made through that wall like nothing, and we can just keep on going through these walls like nothing. So this is the 4th wall, we could definitely do that. So all in all, this cannon is freaking awesome, and he released it for a purpose, and he wants everyone to raid bases more. And that's why I made my faction, my whole YouTube channel, is to, you know, give you guys some awesome tips and release cannons so you guys will actually raid more and more effectively. Because most people, if they have like 5 to 10 walls, no one wants to cannon for hours and hours and hours and hours. That's just, it's labor intensive, and it's like a headache. But this cannon makes easy work of that. So props to Leinadarcher, and thank you guys for watching, and please hit that like button.